Now I have s underscore eid, range of materials. Now I want output eid, name, city, phone, education, college, year of pass. Education, college, year of pass. These are the fields I want. Now, can anyone tell me the select statements?
Select EID name city.
Hmm.
Sir,
Select
is this
select
EID is
employee name, city, phone. Hmm.
from EID table
From whatever table you have, that table, employee table.
into
Hmm. Into,
work
you
area
can put variables or work area, your wish. I am putting work area here, where
where employee employee ID in
eid in s underscore eid,
EID.
and select. Then
Then education table. If size above equal 0,
if size of rc equal to 0,
then select
then select
educate
select eid
employee ID
edu college year of pass from
from
some
education table
education table,
into work area education,
where
where EID e- equal work area employee ID key ID.
now for the time being, let's see here. Now I have employee 1, employee 2, employee 3, employee 4 in my table, employee table. Now I gave here employee 1 to 4. Show me all the people between 1 to 4. Will my program go inside or not? Will my program, when I gave show me all the employees of 1 to 4, will this go inside or not?
If they exist, then it will go.
That's what I am saying, right? One, I have my employee table, employee 1 2 3 4. If I give 1 to 4, will these records exist?
Yes, sir.
So will it go?
Yes, sir.
It
No,
will
sir.
go. No. Why it won't go?
Condition is fulfilled, na? So first condition.
If condition is fulfilled, will it go inside or not? Will it go to this step or
It
not?
will go. It will,
That's what my
it
question.
will go. It
Listen
will
to the
go.
question. Listening is very, very crucial. Listen carefully. If you listen carefully only, you can answer correctly. Half of the interview failures is because they don't listen the question carefully, completely. So I said that if there are 4 employees in my table, and if I give employee 1 to 4, and I'm asking if I execute the select statement, dry run, will it go to this step? Yes or no is my question. Will it go? Yes or no?
Yes. Yes. Sir.
It will go yes. So now I am not giving 1 to 4, I am giving some record which is not there. I am giving 8. I am giving 8. Now employee number 8. Now will it go here inside or not?
No,
No,
sir.
no, sir.
So
No,
when
sir.
the program will go here?
If record exists,
If the record exists, size
When it
bars will be
satisfies.
if record exists, size bars will be success or a failure.
if record exists, it's a success.
Now after coming in, is it necessary that if record exists it is success? If record exists it will come here. If record does not exist, will it come here?
No, sir.
No, sir.
So is it, if I am coming here, that means the size of RC is success only, right?
Yes, sir.
Is it
Yes,
necessary to
sir.
check size of RC once again here?
No, sir.
So we call this type of things, this type of coding as Indian logic. Indian people logic. So one person is watching a movie. In the interval, you saw him, and again you are asking, you came for a movie? In a movie theater, in the interval, he's sitting in the movie, and you are asking, have you came for a movie? One person is sleeping in a deep sleep. You are waking him up and saying, are you sleeping? He is sleeping, boss. You are again waking up and asking, are you sleeping? This is the Indian logics. So here already you are, if the condition satisfies only, the program will come here. If the condition inside a select and select, inside a select and select, the program will go inside only if the condition is satisfied. If the condition is not satisfied, it won't go inside. So after coming inside the house, you are asking, can I come in? Already you came in. Already you came in. So this condition is a time waste. It will take extra time. We are doing all this code to save the time, and you are wasting the time in if conditions. Remember one thing, the target of the programming is either zero if conditions or minimum if conditions. For one program, I can write 100 conditions also. But if you write 100 conditions to execute it, it might take 100 minutes. I'm assuming one if condition will take one minute. It will take 100 minutes. Now, if you write your code, the same similar code with 50 conditions, it will take only 50 minutes. If you write the code with 10 if conditions, it will take only 10 minutes. The target of my program is to save the time. Every second counts. How many seconds you can save is the target. So if I write if condition any problem, no problem, but it's a time waste. Because common sense thing is if it comes here, that means it is success. So next, I'm not talking about this case here right now. Some cases we have to write select inside a select, select inside a select. Can I can I write this program, this part, this assignment with select single?
No,
Can
sir.
I write this assignment with select single?
We can
So
write.
No, sir, because there is a select option. We
Select
we
cannot
option.
write
cannot
in select
write
single.
here in this example. We cannot write with select single. In this assignment, I cannot write with select single because here I am giving range of employees. Suppose if I give show me employee one, show me employee one, or I'll say show me employee 1 2 3. Like this, I can give a range. So my first select statement cannot be select single. Now, one employee can have multiple educations. So I have to display all the educations. So my second select statement also cannot be select single. So we cannot write this assignment with select singles. So I have to write nested selects. So important point. Now I am writing one program. Select options s underscore matner for Mara Matner. Mara Matner. Tables. Now types local structure. Local structures. Types. Begin of ty Mara. End of ty Mara. Matner. MTRD. MBRSH. Mains.
Sir,
Mains.
it's a total TART.
MTRD. Now I am declaring one work area. Type ty Mara. Validations. First, we don't do validations as of now. First, we'll see positive cases. Select Matner MTRT MBRSH mains. Mains. MEINS from Mara into work area Mara where Matner in S underscore Matner. Even in Mara table, even Mara table, Matner is the key field. I am giving the key field, but when we are using select options in the where condition, we should not use select single. Write the materials. Write the materials. So as of now, this is a program with a single table. In real time, we will never write programs with single table. We need not write programs with single table because I have the option of SC16. SAP is giving one transaction SC16. If I want to see all the employee data, I can come to this table and give the table name and execute. It will show me all the records. It will show me all the employees. If I want to see only Hyderabad records, I can select only Hyderabad and it will show me all the Hyderabad records. Execute. It will show me those records, Hyderabad records. So this is like a report only. It is showing me what I want for a single table. But now I want to see here employee data plus education data at the same time. It won't show. It won't show. So ideally in real time, we will never write programs with single table. But to make you understand in a simple way, we will start with single tables. So at least minimum to minimum, we use two tables minimum. So now what I want is like employee table, education table, like employee table, education table. So now employee master table, education table, employee ID, name, city, phone. I have employee one, E1, name, city, phone number. Now in education table, how many records it can have? One employee can have how many educations?
Multiple.
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 Employee one can have 10th, employee one can have inter, employee one can have BSc, like this he can have multiple. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Now
Yes, sir.
employee two, Raj, Hyderabad, some phone number. Is it necessary that every employee should have education?
No,
No,
sir.
sir.
It's a 0 to n relation.
First thing the developer should keep in mind is every master record need not have a transaction record. So in this example I am taking for employee 1, there are some 4 educations. For employee 2, there are 0 educations. Already I have explained you this relation. So for employee 2, there are no records. Similarly, I have Mara table. In Mara table, Matner, MTRT, MBRSH, mains, material M1, PERT, mechanical, each. This is one table. Like employee master table, this is material master table. Now, one material will have multiple descriptions. Example, I will call material M1, M1 in English as salt. M1 in English is called as salt. This is a material code. Example, M1 in English is called as salt. M1 in Japanese, what it is called. M1 in Italian, what it is called. M1 in Chinese, what it is called. Now, M2, some other product, M2, finished product, food related. Now, this also I'll put as food related, food related, food related. I will sell in kgs. I will sell in kgs. Now, which material number, in which language, what is the description? Now, I am selling this material to only in India. I am selling material to only in India. So, I will maintain only English description. I need not maintain all descriptions. Now, I am selling material 3 only in China. Material 3 only in China. So, I will maintain material 3 only Chinese description. I am selling material 4 in some 3 4 countries. So I'll maintain all those 3 4 countries descriptions here. Material 4, material 4, material 4, master data, transaction data. So every master record can have multiple or can have only one, or can have zero. Now, how the relation between employee and education table is there? Similarly, there is a table called as MARA and MAKT, material description table. If I go to China and buy a product, I will get a bill. Now, on the bill, I am giving material description. Shall I print in English or shall I print in Chinese? The description should be printed in English or Chinese.
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 Chinese. Chinese people drawback is they cannot understand English. So when you print the bill, you have to print in their local language. That means Chinese language. Now I went to US and purchased a item. Shall I print the bill in China or shall I print the bill in English?
English.
English.
So somewhere we have to store, okay, this material description in English, what it is. This material description in Chinese, what it is. Like this language specific. So we have one more table called as MAKT. 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 So now if you see this table, 100, 200 material. There is one material number called as 100, 200. Show me the descriptions. Show me the descriptions. So if you see here, in Portuguese, what it is called, in Russian, what it is called, like this every description. Japanese, what it is called, the descriptions. I don't know Japanese, so if you know, you can understand. So here we have a description specific. So one material is having how many descriptions here?
13.
13.
13 descriptions. So if you consider one material like one employee can have multiple educations. Similarly, one material can have multiple descriptions. So now in this report, as of now, what I am doing, I am printing only material details only. In this report, I am printing only material details. Show me material 100, 200, execute. So what it is giving? It is giving the number 100, 200. But I want the description also beside it. So if I want the description also, I have to write a select statement. I have to write a select statement. So again, I'm writing a select statement. Matner MAKTX Spras MAKTX from MAKT into work area MAKT, where Matner is equal to work area Mara Matner, and select. Now I am declaring one more structure. Begin of TYMAKT Matner, type Matner, Spras, type Spras, MAKTX, type MAKTX, end of TYMAKT. Declare my work area MAKT, type TYMAKT. So now I am writing the details. So just wherever you want, you can add it, comma, work area MAKT Spras, work area MAKT MAKTX. That means I am printing the language and its description. Language and its description. Now, if you observe this select statement, how we are selecting employee table, education table, here what assignment I asked for the given employee, for the given range of employees, I will get the first employee here. Based on the first employee, I am selecting his educations and we will do the right statement. So the same thing for the given material, what descriptions are there, write the descriptions, activate. And this topic is very crucial, follow this carefully. This topic is one of the interview question, performance analysis, also called as runtime analysis. Execute. Show me the material 100, 200, execute. So 100, 200 in what it is called, in English what it is called, in French what it is called, Japanese what it is called. Like this we have some descriptions. So one material can have multiple descriptions. So now in my come to this in one employee table, how many in one company, a big company in employee table, how many employees can be there?
Lakhs of.
Lakhs of
Next.
employees. So right now, if you take the tables what we have created, the tables what we have created, now we are creating roughly 6 or 7 or 10 entries. So for 5 records, 6 records, 7 records, the program will definitely work fast only. So on our Z tables, I can't show you the speed runtime analysis. So that is the reason I am taking the standard table Mara. Now in this system, we have nearly 19,000. That is say, let's assume roughly 20,000, roughly. So 19,000 records is there. 19,000 materials are there. Now these 19,000 materials, each material can have multiple descriptions. So 19,000 materials are having nearly 1.73 lakhs of records, 1.73 lakhs of descriptions. So is it a less amount or huge amount?
Huge amount.
Huge.
So on this type of programs, I can show you the performance in real time. The records will be like this, lakhs of records. So my program has to search lakhs of records and display. So now whenever we execute a program, you have to understand this concept. So you have to use your brains, follow this carefully. SAP architecture is a three-tier architecture. Three layers will be there. Layer 1, layer 2, layer 3. Three-tier architecture. This we call it as a presentation. This we call it as an application. This we call it as a database layer. Three layers. Now the main server will get installed in the client's place. This is the main server. Application server will be installed in the client's place. In my case, this server is there in US. My client. My client is a US client, so my server, the SAP server is installed in US. And now every server will definitely have one database, centralized database. All the data will be stored in this database. Right now, you can use whatever database you want. It's your wish. Any database. So this is the main SAP server. Every SAP server will have one database. Now, in your example, your server is there in the lab. This is installed in the lab in Hyderabad. So now you are connecting, each person is connecting person 1, person 2, person 3, person 4, person 5. Like this, multiple people are connecting from different places. Some are from Hyderabad, some are from Bangalore, some are from Mumbai, some are from Isaac. Like this, different places you are connecting. Now everyone will be connecting to the same main server. So whenever you enter a login user ID password, immediately my system will establish a connection. My system will establish a connection with main server. So in the server, there is one unit called as dispatcher. So you are connecting to this dispatcher. So the work of this dispatcher is to control the work. Now multiple people logged into the system at the same time. One person executed employee report. One person executed sales report. One person executed something else. Say, let's assume this is material report. One person is executing one program. So what the dispatcher will do is it will take first in whoever request came first. It will divert that request to a unit called as work processor. Work processor. So in the main server, there will be something called as work processors. Work processor 1, work processor 2, work processor 3, work processor 4. Like this, it will have work process. So whenever some request comes, what the dispatcher will do, it will see which processor is free. It will divert that work to that processor. Okay, you do person 1 request, you do person 2 request, you do person 3 request. So what is happening? First person request is coming and dealt here. So P1 request is coming here. So in this work processor, now employee report is running. Now in the second work processor, someone else program will run. In the third work processor, someone else program will run. In the fourth work processor, someone else program will run. So now all my processes are busy. If someone else is executing one more program, now I don't have my processors. So what it will do, it will keep in the queue. It will keep this in the queue. One more person requested something, it will keep that in the queue. It will keep in a queue. And whenever someone else program is over, let's assume this program is over, this program execution is over, it will become free. Then what it will do, it will pick the value from the queue and assign, okay, now you start doing it. One work processor can deal with only one program at a time. So now what it is giving, okay, this work processor became free, you start, go and work here. So your program will work here now, but still P6 is waiting. How much time this program 6 should wait? How much time this program 6 should wait? Can you
Till
tell
the
how much time?
till processor free.
Till
Processor free.
till any of the processor is free.
Yes.
When the any of the processor will be free?
For completing
By
When
the
how
role.
much
any
time?
Work completed.
How much
Not
time?
something.
Can you tell how much time?
No.
It's microseconds.
No.
Depends on
depends on
program.
program. Yes,
If
sir.
you are
Depends.
writing a program with huge data, if
Or
you are writing
depend
a
on
program with 1
performance.
lakh records, now this program might take 10 minutes or the program might take 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Until all the programs are over, work processor won't be free. Until someone is free, I can't give the work. Okay, when I'm explaining the topic like this, some people will say, sir, I'm confused, sir. So try to contact a customer care number, any customer care number, say Sun Direct or Act or someone. First thing it will say press 1, press 2, press 3, press 4, something like 5 minutes it will be over. And then it will take, if you want to call to my customer care number, press 9. If you press 9, it will play a sound and say, all my customer care executives are busy, you please wait. Because the customer care executives say 10 members, only 10 members are there. So these 10 members has to answer all the questions for all the people. So now, if some case early morning you are calling, your call will be directly connected to the person because all are empty, all are idle. So immediately your call will get connected. But when you are calling in the peak time, it will say your number is 11, your number is 10, your number is 8. Please wait. You are very precious to us. Please wait. How much time we have to wait? We don't know. Until the previous person completes his work, he won't cut the call. Now, the previous person is explaining the things slowly. You will get irritated. Similarly, if these programs are working very slowly, my waiting time is increasing. This person's waiting time is increasing. Now, I can't control this waiting time directly. But if I can make this program work faster, he will get the work processor faster way.
Yes, sir.
Yes or no?
Yes.
So
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
this time, waiting time, we call in SAP terminology as system time. System time is directly not under my control. So the system time is not under my control. But now this system time depends on the program which is running.
Yes, sir.
So we call this as ABAP time. ABAP time. Now already one person is using this table X. One person is using, say, example, Mara table, one person is using. Now, other person also want to use the same table. So he has to wait until he completes his task. Until this guy completes his task, he has to wait. How much time he has to wait? Again,
till
Not
one
two.
person. Yes, sir.
till person one completes his work. But when the person one will complete his work, I don't know. Because I have 1 lakh records, let's assume I have 1 lakh records. It will definitely take one record, one second also. If you consider 1 lakh seconds, it will take. So ultimately, database time. This time is called as database time. If my database, I got the database early. If I got my database early, I can complete my ABAP early. If my ABAP time is early, the waiting time will be minimum. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So here, when we say runtime analysis, when we deal with runtime analysis, first one, there is system time. Directly, we cannot control this. This is like waiting time for system resources. When I say system resources in this example, I am waiting for work processor, I am waiting for database. Like this, I am waiting for some time. Second one, ABAP time. Time taken to execute the program in application layer. This depends on database time. Time taken to get the data. So total we have three times involved: system time, ABAP time, database time. So any program performance will be measured by seeing the above 3 points. SC30, SC30 runtime analysis. So I'm going to SC30 slash o SC30. Prefer old one. It's a very simple, easy to handle the old one rather than new one. So old SC30, go to old SC30, give the program you want to execute. Give the program you want to execute. So the program name and say execute. Now, if you give one or two materials, it will be always fast only. So as of now, I'm saying show me all. Show me all the 20,000 materials, execute. Show me all. So now my program will get executed. Now till now you are writing employee reports. So within fraction of seconds, I used to get the output. But once I'm starting using the standard tables, the number of records are more. When the number of records are more, see how much time it is taking. Still it is running. Come back, come back. So once the program is got executed, just come back and evaluate. Evaluate. So now if you see, it's the total time it is showing. System time is negligible. Right now, I am only using the system. So my system is very fast. But when you execute these programs at 10 o'clock, etc., it will be slow because all you people also will start practice. So system will become bit slow. Right now, my waiting time is very less. This is my database time. Example 36%. What do you mean by percentage? Suppose if your program is working for 1 hour, out of 1 hour, 36% means roughly 20 minutes. 20 minutes, your database will be blocked. In 1 hour, it will take roughly 20 minutes to get the data, remaining 40 minutes to display the data. So, this is how the time is divided for your program. So, right now, the waiting time is very less. It executed very, I got the work processor very fast. In 0.1 second itself, I got one work processor. Now, this 36%, 63%. And if you consider this program a ideal program, note, note, a ideal program should always consume less than 15 to 20% of database time. 15 to 20% of your database time. That is the ideal program. But now, if you see, your program is touching 36%. So, I will say improve the performance of the program. This is one example. Keep this example aside. Again, I am going to one more program. I'm going to one more program. 37. Create sales report. Have you seen the sales report anytime?
VBAK table.
Yes. Select options S underscore land one. Last week I explained this program with variables for KNA1 hyphen land one for the given country. What sales are there? Show me. So tables KNA1. Now I want begin of KNA1. I want some KNA1 data. End of KNA1. Local structures. Begin of VBAK. End of VBAK. Begin of VBAP. End of VBAP. Chain operator I'm using. So customer name 1. ORT01. PSTLZ. VBELN. AUDAT. VKORG. VTWEG. SPART. Customer number. VBELN. Item number. Material number. Quantity. Price. Units. Price. Units. Work areas. Local work areas. One work area for VBAK. One work area for VBAP. One work area for KNA1. Add selection screen. Start of selection. Select customer number, name, city, postal code from KNA1 into work area KNA1 where land 1 in S underscore land 1. For the given country, get the customers. Based on the customers, select the sale ID, sale date, VKORG, VTWEG, SPART, KUNNR from VBAK into work area VBAK, where customer number is equal to customer number followed by item details VBLN, Posner, Matner, KWMENG, mains, NETWR, WAERK from VBAP into work area VBAP, where VBLN equal to VBLN, and select. Write down the data. Write down the KN1 data, customer number, name, etc. Write down the VBAK data, VBAK, VBLN, VBAK, AUDAT, VBAK, AUDAT, VBAK, VKORG, like this. You can write all the data you want. Matter, quantity, price, like this. All the data. So what as of now I'm not writing all the fields, so I kept only few fields. Select inside, select inside, select. Activate. Now show me the sales of India. Show me the sales of India. Execute. It show the sales of India. So within a half second, I got a half minute, I got the output. But in real time, the data won't be so much less. The data will be in lakhs. Sales means every company will do the sales. Now, if you take Amazon, per day, minimum to minimum, they will sell 50,000 products. So one day only, they will have 50,000 items. So imagine if I take 1 month report, my program will die. So what we have to do here, let's see the runtime analysis. Runtime analysis SE30, SE30, old SE30. Give the program name, give the program name, execute. If you run for a particular city, it will be fast only. So I'm simply saying, show me all, execute. So we call this testing as regression testing, speed testing. So last week we are behind unit testing, positive cases, negative cases. This week we are seeing the regression speed testing. So once I got the output, come back, come back, come back, evaluate, evaluate. Now see your database time. 96% is the database time. That means if your program is working, now it will lock the database tables, all the tables which are related to Mara, Marci, that VBAK, VBAP for almost 1 hour. If it locks for 1 hour, other programs has to wait. So other programs waiting time is increasing. Your program is taking a lot of time to execute. That is first step. Because of your program is busy working with these tables. So these tables are locked for 1 hour. So all the other programs which want these tables are waiting. So waiting time increasing. So I will call this type of program is a very bad programming. So what is the alternative? So some cases we have to write select inside a select. Now why I gave yesterday and day before yesterday those assignments? When both are mandatory parameters, when EID is mandatory, education is mandatory, I can write the code with select single. When I write the code with select single, the program will be very fast always. But every time we won't get only parameters. Some cases we'll get select options also. When we get select options, we have to write nested select, select inside select, select inside select, nested selects we have to write. As the number of nested selects increases, the program performance reduces. When I'm writing nested selects with two tables, it's around 36% or 37%, something that much. When I am using three tables, it reaches up to 90%. And this program is a very worst program. So ideal case, if you are writing 100 programs, out of 100 programs, 95 programs will take less than 15 to 20% only. But how it will take? So we have to do a different approach. So in real time, we don't use nested selects anymore. But next week after Diwali, we will start one topic called as internal tables. Now, if you don't understand nested selects, how to write nested select inside a select, then from the internal tables, you cannot understand anything. The heart of SAP is internal tables. If you want to understand that heart, you have to understand how the nested select works. Then only you can understand that. So people who are not doing all these assignments, they will feel the heat. Now, when I was explaining this assignment for one of the batch, one of your senior batch, so one person asked me one beautiful question. So he said that, sir, you know the data elements, sir. So you are typing very fast, sir, but we don't know, sir. Give me some time to write it down. So what he is doing is when I'm explaining the program, is writing down once again. Point one, are we seeing this program for the first time, sales report program for the first time?
No, sir.
Already this is explained. Am I
No.
using customer numbers, VBLNs for the first time?
No.
I have explained which table is all the important fields of KNA1, VBAK, VBAP, right? And moreover, if you don't know the data elements, we can go to the table and see the data elements.
Yes, sir.
If I write one by line and wait for you, we can never complete the course. So I completed this program in 10 minutes. Why? Because already in the previous batch for 1 hour I explained this program already. Now also if I explain for 1 hour, I cannot complete the course on time. So people who are regularly following it, they can understand why I'm linking this customer to customer, VBLN to VBLN. That links already I've explained you in the previous batch. So I'm assuming that you know the topic. How to link KNA1 VBAK by customer number. So I use customer number. How to link VBAK VBAP by sale ID. So I'm linking sale ID. So I have not explained all this part. I simply execute the code. This class is to explain about performance. So I'm only sticking to performance, runtime analysis. So now this program is failing the runtime analysis. I will reject the review. So what is the alternative? Whenever we fetch the data from multiple tables, we have to use joins. So I just introduction what is the purpose of joins. So tomorrow we'll see joins. So now from tomorrow, you won't have time to practice nested selects. If you observe carefully, for one day I gave 4 assignments. For another, that means for Sunday I gave four assignments. For Monday I gave 4 assignments. But still yesterday I received some 3 messages saying that, sir, I have not completed the assignment and we want some time. So no, it's not a problem. We are not going for a race. So you can take your own time. But if until you complete nested selects, if I wait for starting the next topic, we cannot complete the course. Your course will go for 1 year. So I cannot wait for you people. You do your assignment whenever you are free and send me. Not a problem for me. But I have to start the next topic. So the next topic is joins. So from tomorrow, we will start joins. Now you have to practice joins also. At the same time, nested selects also. Because you have not completed all those assignments. So the more and more faster you have to work so that you will get a better subject. Once you get the subject, you will get a better job. So please increase the speed of working. First preference should be given to your course, not to other activities. Your main target should be course. So that's it for me for today. So practice these topics and complete those assignments. Those assignments, whatever assignments we have done are what the given earlier. Those are crucial for the next classes also. So please do it and keep it aside. Tomorrow we'll see what is the joins. Thank you.